we are going to add account type feature to this application. And that is, a user can have either basic, standard, or premium account. And we are going to base on the number of posts a user is going to create. The more posts you create, the more upgrade of your account. Or we can consider number of comments, views, and others to determine the account type. But let's make it simple by relying on the number of posts. So it means that we have to modify the user model. In the users model here, we are going to add a new field or property called account type. So I will say here as, and here I'm going to use account is going to be of type string, and then by default we're going to provide basic account. How is the logic going to be? We are going to add custom method to the schema as we did for the generation of the tokens and then also for the verifications. So here I will say method to update the user account type. On the user schema, let's use methods dot, I'm going to provide what is called update account type, which is equal to this. So inside here, we're going to get the total number of posts that the user has created. And as we did before, we have what is called this keyword. And this keyword represents the login user. So it means that this represents the instance of this particular user. So it means that we have all these properties as stats, as we did for the generation of the tokens. So on this one, we have all the properties, for example, post. So I will say that get all post, therefore, is going to be as this, as const post count is equal to this dot length. All right. So now we have this function. How can we call it? We are going to call this function or method as soon as a user creates a post, which means that we have this method on all the instances of the user. So let's try out. Let me log this keyword here, and let's get into the creation of the post. Let me copy the function name here. In the creation of the post, which is this, we have to find the user, and lucky for us, we have the user here as that. So it means that we have the method called update account on the user. So after the post has been created, this is where we are going to update the user. So here I will say that update the user account type. So on the user found dot update account as that, and let's try out. I'm going to create a post here. Let me hit send unless I log in. Alright, and let me create category not found. Let me fetch all categories. Provide the category as that. Alright, so let's check the terminal. As you can see, this is the user with the account type, and we have the post here. So we are going to determine the number of posts over here. So let's continue to implement the logic. So if you log the post count, let's see, let me try again, and let me check. We have 9, which is this. We are going to check if the post count is more than or equal to 50, then the user account will be premium. So here as this dot account type is equal to premium. Else if the account type is more than or equal to 10, then this dot account type is equal to standard. You can modify this to suit your need. Else this dot account type is equal to basic. Alright, so now let's see the magic. If I hit send, now let me check the user, or let me log the user found so that I can see the account, either it has been updated or not, which is this. And let me try again. Alright, let's check the terminal, and we have as basic, oh sorry, here's supposed to be post count as that. So let's try out. Alright, so let's check the terminal, and we have 18 posts being created by this user. And if I check my profile, which is this, and let's locate the account type, and we have it as standard because the user has created more than 10 posts.